Good day everyone, my name is Tairo Wada and you are welcome to Learning and Earning series, and we are going to look at quadratic equation, especially the real concept of what quadratic equation. Below are the list of what subtopic we are going to look at. One of them is the comprehensive meaning of quadratic equation. The second one is why a must not be equals to 0 in quadratic equation of ax squared plus bs plus c equals to 0. Then the number 3, we are going to look at why the highest power 2 must neither be negative or fraction. And also the number 4, we are going to look at the concept of the root of the equation, which must be 2 value. And the number 5, we are going to look at the method of solving quadratic equation. Indeed, we have numerous methods of solving quadratic equation, but we are going to look at the method of solving quadratic equation. What is quadratic equation? A quadratic equation is an expression in form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a, b, and c are numbers, and a is the coefficient of x squared, and b is the coefficient of x, and c is a constant value. From here, we are going to move to our next subtopic, which is called why a must not be equals to 0 in quadratic equation of ax squared plus bs plus c equals to 0. If a is equals to 0 in quadratic equation, it will turn the quadratic equation to linear equation. Example, when we have ax squared plus bs plus c equals to 0, when our a is equals to 0, then we say a multiplied by x squared plus bs plus c equals to 0. When a multiplied by x squared, we are going to have 0, and we are going to have 0 plus bs plus c equals to 0. At this point, the power of x, the highest power of x is equals to 1. And when the highest power of x is equals to 1, then it is called a linear equation. Although quadratic equation is also called a polynomial of degree 2. Then we move to another y. Why the highest power 2 must neither be negative nor fraction. It will never be negative or fraction. If the highest power of x is minus 2, that is ax raised to power minus 2 plus bx plus c equals to 0, it will change the equation to cubic equation. For example, we have ax raised to power minus 2 plus bx plus c equals to 0. Note, according to law of indices, whenever we have x raised to power minus 2, we can write it as 1 all over x squared. So our x raised to power minus 2, we can write it as a all over x squared, because a times 1 is 1, and it will give us a all over x squared plus bs plus c equals to 0. To clear the fraction, we multiply all through by x squared, and we are going to have a all over x squared multiplied by x squared plus open bracket bs times x squared close your bracket plus c open bracket c multiplied by x squared close your bracket equals to 0 multiplied by x squared. At the denominator level, the x squared will cancel x squared. We are left with a, and bs times x squared will give us b raised to power 3, and also y our c times x squared will give us c x squared equals to 0, and it will form a cubic equation. And that is the reason why our highest power 2 cannot be what? Minus 2. Then the root of the equation must be 2. Anytime you are solving any quadratic equation, the root of the equation must be 2. The root of the equation must have 2 what? Value. Either s is equals to what? A, or s is equals to b when we have 2 different answers. Or our s can be equals to plus or minus a. Maybe when you are taking the square root of any number, when you want to take the square root of 9 as your what? The value of s, you can say take the square root of plus or minus root 9. And when you take it, you are left with your answer as what? Plus or minus what? A, or plus or minus b. Then lastly, then we have what? The 4 method of solving quadratic equation. Yes, we have 4 methods of solving quadratic equation, and one of the method we have the what? The factorization method, the formula method, the completing the square method, and the what? The graphical method. Among all these methods, the one that is considered to be the simplest method is that of what? Factorization method. Thank you for your listening. Subscribe to this channel for more tutorials like this.